YouTube was what's going on with it? It's your boy Frank Nitty, we back with another video. So look, Pete, first of all, for all y'all dudes over at Landstar that's actually making it, salute to y'all boys. Hey look, just when I thought I was an owner operator, Landstar is a whole different fucking ball game. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna say it's an easy process. Going to 45 days trying to get in, redoing applications, filling in this, signing this, sending that. That was already a stress in itself. The Landstar process just to get on is a stressful ass process. I'm not even gonna hold you. You know me. I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with you all the time. Orientation was cool, but you don't learn too much of nothing. Shout out to that dude, David. Because he did help a whole lot during the orientation. Real cool dude out there in Cartersville, Georgia. Dude was all the way A1, 100, kept it real. We had this one guy in class, oh my, hey. But we all got through it, we all made it happen, Then they told us, basically take your ass home. You gotta wait 2 to 3 days for a trailer. All right, I get out of orientation, so I was supposed to get a trailer today. I was on a list. So I was calling them whatever like that. It's called trailer utilization. So they will give you a call. You gotta call them, get put on a list. Then they'll end up finding you a trailer. Let me tell y'all something. The anxiety that builds waiting on a trailer, like it's just like, it's really like no other. It's almost like you better just go try to find one that's in somebody's distribution center lot parked with the trailer doors open. So that shit was, I know for a fact, I went to 5 or 6 different places. They said in orientation that one day, a guy called 70 agents. Didn't get a trailer. The next day he called 40 agents and finally got a trailer. Something just told me, I had got so frustrated. I'm like, bruh, why every time, like when I was with USA, JB Hunt, who else was I with? Dart. Like, I just remember seeing all these fucking Landstar trailers. And the day that I need one, I can't find one nowhere. So I'm not even gonna lie, I spent majority of my day just riding around looking for a trailer. I had a full tank of gas. Now I'm on half a tank of gas. So I ended up something just like right up the street to this one specific place. I drove in there. I didn't see no empties. I was leaving. But while I was leaving, it just stood out. And I'm like, damn, there go a Landstar. I pull up to the trailer. I'm like, bed is empty. I had called my advisor. I'm like, hey. And the thing is, the trailer from where I was at, the trailer was literally 7 miles up the fucking road. So I did all that driving for no reason. And then I finally, by that time, it had to be like 5:30, 6 o'clock. So I'm like, you know what? I'm about to hop in traffic. I started looking at the low board. I seen shit that I was just like, you know what? I'm about to yeah. So this process, I finally got a trailer. Finally. But the process of thinking that this ain't like no normal shit. I'm gonna just keep it 1,000. This ain't no normal shit where it's just, oh yeah, let me hit the low board, book this, book that. And I'm gonna book this too. Like, it ain't just no person that you gotta call these fucking people. And then my thing is, I don't know if I'm supposed to negotiate on some of this shit because a lot of these lows is paying pretty damn good without even a negotiation. So I be talking to a couple of people that I already know that's over here that, they just like, basically, bro, if it's paying good, but you can always negotiate $1, $100, $200, whatever like that, because that shit add up over a year. I'm like, all right, cool. So I did see a couple loads, and I tried to book one, but it was like somebody was already on it. Then they had the power only loads and this and that. So I was like, all right, bet. But then I had found me one, and I think the place was closed, so they was like leaving email. So I sent the email, and the person replied back was like, "All right, I'll email you back or give you a call first thing in the morning." I'm like, all right, cool. You know what I'm saying? I kind of already kind of killed my clock for the day, you know, looking for an empty, which I'm not. The learning curve is somewhat of an excitement where it's like, this is what I'm actually willing to do versus, you know, the other stuff I was putting up with. I think with some bullshit that you put up with, you would rather do one thing than the other. So I seen a couple comments where somebody said, you know, I did think the shit was funny, but at the same time, like I said, no, none of that negative shit going on this way. So I saw the comment, and I'm just like, bro, yeah, we're gonna see how long you with Landstar. A lot of y'all don't know me, man. I'm gonna go from one place to the next until I feel comfortable. Landstar is definitely a completely different, but your ass is an owner operator. Like, if I thought I was an owner operator before, this shit is real owner operating. Like, it ain't really nobody holding your hand. You actually talking to these people, and it's a couple of them I did talk to that kind of had like this aggressive type of sound where it was just like, all right, if I'm trying to be professional, hey, thug, peep this off. I'm not gonna go back and forth with you. You're not gonna tell me what I'm gonna do, what I'm not gonna do. Like, you getting beside your motherfucking self. You know what? Fuck it. Hang the phone up. Because you not gonna just talk to me any type of way. I don't know what the hell going on with some of these goddamn people, but I was given a list of agents that's pretty decent, and one of them was called like CRC. So I ended up talking to this lady. She was a real nice lady. So that's who I'm about to try to, you know, work with a little bit. And she was showing me some things, but she also supposed to give me a call in the morning so that we can discuss the loads or whatever like that. And the way that she came about is, you know, wherever she need my truck at, then I'm just have to, you know, as long as it's paying, you know, then she seemed like she had some pretty decent loads and a pretty decent lane, everything east of I-35. They had a couple New York loads she was like calling out. So I'm like, you know what? You know, I don't mind it as long as it's paying. You know, that's how I'm gonna move. And if I can get with this one or two agents that I can constantly work with or whatever like that, we're pretty decent. You know, I'm not saying that it ain't gonna be no bullshit, but I'd rather feel like I'm in control, you know what I'm saying, versus, you know, clicking on something, they give it to another damn company driver or some shit. Now, if it's, you know, I can accept, oh yeah, that load been given, you know, owner operator already got that load. It's respect, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like a hustle thing. You gotta hurry up, yeah, you gotta make it happen, get on it. So I got much respect for these Landstar dudes that's been over here, that's actually making that shit happen, that's making it work. The thing I don't think about is even failing, you know what I'm saying? Because there's so many people over here that can actually show you the ropes. When you run into these dudes, like I done ran into a couple of them, and one of the places I was at, it was like 7 of them there that was getting unloaded. So I got their numbers, and they basically like, bro, you need anything, holla. It's really not that hard. It's just a learning curve when you try to learn the system. So I'm like, hey, I go ahead and take it in. Like I say, I don't know everything. I'm not the smartest dude or whatever like that when it comes to this truck shit. I'm new to Landstar, so whatever these, you know, experienced dudes got to offer, hey, I'm gonna go with it. I'm gonna go with the flow and see how it go. And I plan on being here. This got to be my last stop. This got to be. If I'm doing anything after this, it'll be reinstating, you know, authorities, insurance, and all this stuff, and taking off. But I'm supposed to be on the list as far as sliding over to the flatbed side and doing that. But they said it's a decent little weight on that. But any chance that I get, they was like, yeah, go out to the securement classes and do those. So that is my number one thing with being over here is I don't want to pull a drive in no more. I want to do something different. And this was one of the many places that I could come to that actually do that and expand, you know, my skills or whatever like that. Because driving is anybody, that's what you start out with. So anybody can do that. You know, if you got shit falling out your driving and you've been in the game 2-3 years, you know, But what they say, yeah, but I'm ready for it. You know, I'm definitely tomorrow. They got a whole bunch of loads that's going like to Miami or Florida in general, which I'm trying to stay out that area. But this little triangle that me and her was discussing, it was like to North Carolina. That went up to PA and then Ohio, and it was going to Indiana and down to Pompano Beach, Florida. So when we were talking about that, she just really showing me, not the CRC lady, my advisor, she was showing me like how to use, well, you can pick a load and then, you know, click the loads that's in that area where you delivering it, and how you can make a little route, you know. And just like off of doing that within a matter of 5 days, came up to a pretty decent gross. And I was digging it, which I don't always have to get home. Like if these loads is really paying top dollar, or if these loads is grossing me what I need for the week, for like a whole 7 days, then I'll most definitely be out a lot. Because I'm trying to really build it back up, you know, and make it do what it do, you know, without having a. They say, I know it's not gonna be perfect, and I'm not looking towards, you know, I know it's gonna be some fucked up days, but I'm not about to, you know. They say it's enough money over here, I'm believing it, you know. So, with some of these other guys that's in the comment section saying, you know, they'll shut you down for this and do this and do that. Hey, some of the stuff that y'all saying, like, oh, they'll shut you down if you don't do a safety class, if you don't do an inspection, if you don't do this, if you don't do that, shit should already be done. You're not a good business person if you are out to get shut down because of your logs. You know, you're not inspecting your equipment, doing this. You should be shut down, you know what I'm saying? And that's basically on you, not them. It was something else, but I don't really too much know right now. I'm gonna just most definitely keep y'all posted, see how it go. Tomorrow, I'm definitely trying to pick up my first load and get the fuck on. I'm trying to make this shit happen, like most definitely. I wanna see how this shit feel, you know what I'm saying? Get out, run. Like I say once again, like I didn't feel like I own app until now. I did not feel like I own app until now. Like this shit is in your hands. Everything these people gonna tell you to do, that shit is in your hands. It ain't no more, oh, let me call the fleet manager, like let me click this, the book, do this. I'm starting to see the difference now. Definitely starting to see the difference. But how long that is? 13 minutes? It's gonna take forever to upload this video. I ain't gonna hold you. But it's definitely gonna take forever to upload this video. But I appreciate y'all for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, comment, all that. And I'm gonna catch up with you on the next one.